Louisiana beer reviews. We're doing the perfect disguise.
You can't see me.
Dogfish head.
Right. You can't see me.
Anyway, this is an IPA and it's from January. It's not that fresh, but that's okay. It's 8% alcohol. And you said, do you want to review it? I said, what the heck, why not?
What the heck?
A double dry hopped India Pale Ale.
So I would just like to say that we're happy to have some Dogfish head beer coming in the COVID days that we're living in. And so with it being out of date at 8% alcohol, we really expected this to taste like a double IPA? No. But we're going to go ahead and review this. It's probably about 6, maybe almost 7 months old. With that said, its IPA-ness that you expect to get out of it should be mellowed out into what we call kind of like a baby type.
One time I got a IPA from Scotland called Hardcore. I got one from Scotland called Hardcore, and it was 5 years old. And I drank it, it was still super bitter.
Wow.
It was hardcore. So it didn't fade after 5 years.
Okay.
That was Brewed Hardcore.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and crack this open and did a little research on this. And this is expected to be German Kölsch style. It's double dry hopped as an IPA.
Kölsch style?
That's what it said.
That's not kosher. Anyway, this was bought out.
Sam Adams.
Dogfish Head was bought out, yeah, by Boston Beer Company, Samuel Adams. And I don't care as long as they make it good. What difference does it make? If the beer tastes good, that's what I'm worried about. Who owns it is not really important to me.
Me either. As long as you keep it a really good tradition. Or if you can tweak it and make it better, we appreciate that too.
Unless you buy out a Louisiana beer company and then you decide to change the name, I might have a problem with it, but that's another story. You know what I'm talking about?
No, we're not going to get political. Moving on. Alright, so
really
the appearance of it, it looks just like a beautiful Kölsch.
No, it looks orange, like an IPA to me.
It doesn't look orange to me, it looks golden, like goldenrod. Gold.
Not
like
really.
A deep, rich gold. That's not orange, that's gold. Gold.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Well, I don't have the best lighting in this old house. So
I don't have the best lighting in my house.
Maybe a little shades coming in causing the gold to appear orange. I would say it's a rich gold color. Anyway, moving forward, as you can see the head is totally dissipated in both glasses.
I know, it's just like
this doesn't normally happen when we do a duo review. It's usually one has head and the other one doesn't, or vice versa.
It went whoop.
So it's totally gone. So it's living up to its 8%.
It's kind of low profile in the nose.
It's probably. I wonder if we had the pleasure of this getting stronger ABV. Who knows? Anyway, so if you.
It's not super strong in the nose.
No, but I'm getting that alcohol. That alcohol coming in. It's almost like a little burn in your nostril.
Man, if you want to smell some alcohol, you ought to try some of that. No, I'm not gonna say it. But I was doing those taste challenges with that Scotch whiskey, and I was like, oh, why did you make this? I'm just going on and on with those. You know what brand I'm talking about?
Yeah, I told you not to buy it.
I figured, well, it's a mainline brand. I may as well buy it. But it's been getting killed in all the taste challenges. It's been getting killed.
Back to the beer.
Okay, back to the beer. But I do want to try the 25-year age. That's going to cost like a lot of money. Anyway, it's kind of like bland. It's just like a little grain, little barley malt.
And it's got that, almost like that kind of like, I don't want to say fuel, but it is almost like an octaneous or something that you get off of like gas or some kind of fuel. It's very, very
I don't even
faint.
know what that word means, octaneous.
It's something just made up.
It just smells like very mellow, maybe like a little orange citrus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and taste it.
Yeah, we may as well. Cheers to everybody on the planet. Yeah.
Whoa, this is strong. Man, it's got a bite.
After my experience today with the 2 taste challenges, nothing's got a bite to it. After that grain,
There's some
harsh and
bitterness on the tail end.
Yeah, you're right. It did retain its bitter
Yeah,
qualities.
you get the. It's almost like that butterscotchness I've talked about with it's that you get off of Stone Double IPA, and there was another double IPA we did, and I swear it's almost like a. It's like a rich. It's not butterscotch per se. It's after you eat the butterscotch, there's almost like a richness that kicks in afterwards, and I'm tasting that with this too. So.
Let me think about this.
The hotness has kind of died down some. It's almost like some kind of funk going on. Like a slight funk.
I just get like kind of dulled out white bread crust. The bitterness flashed for a moment. It was like a flash of bitterness, and then it dropped. And then
maybe it's the dry hop.
now it's just like standardized ale beer. Ale.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
It's
describe.
it's almost like a strong ale now. The alcohol's there, the bitterness is there. Any kind of special
Medium bodied, dry finish.
anything that they added to it to try to say, okay, well, this is making it uniquely different than any other dry IPA out there that's double hopped, is totally gone. There's no fruit. There's no anything. It's almost like
It's a little bit.
all right. If the fruit taste that they want us to taste into it, and they want us to say, hey, there's fruit in it, I would have to say golden red apple, which is beautiful with no taste.
I would say like just a straight up golden apple. Like if you go to Winn-Dixie and get just a golden apple.
Or like just a bland ass pear, you know. I mean, no pear in particular, just something that's just bland. Like I don't know, maybe it was picked too new and its fruit didn't.
Oh yeah, we used to have those on a tree in our front yard. You would put them in a
eat it,
pear
it's
pie.
like, oh, it's really good, but it was hard and nasty.
Yeah, pear pie.
Yeah, like pull your teeth out, you're trying to bite into it.
People would come by and say, "Can I pick those pears from your tree?" I said, "Why you want those? We're gonna make pies." I said, "Okay." But they would never eat them on their own. You know, no way. It's okay. The body's kind of medium. The body is medium, not kind of.
And it's kind of grainy too.
Dry finish.
Kind of grainy.
Yeah, it's. But a lot of people have been making comments about Dogfish Head the last year. I've been noticing. No, the last 3 or 4 years, not the last year. And they were saying that things seem to be kind of going kind of off track over there. I can't say that because I don't drink a lot of Dogfish Head beers. I haven't had any bad experience with them.
Yeah, but isn't the owner still involved? The original owner still involved?
Sam Calagione. I'm not sure.
I mean, I thought they just did a sellout and then he's still involved in production.
I think that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
as a consultant.
Same thing happened with Leinenkugels. Miller bought Leinenkugels in 1988, but the Leinenkugel people still run it.
Right.
As long as the money comes in, then
I might be mistaken. I'll do some research. But I'm pretty sure he's still got his hands in the business.
Yes, it's okay. Honestly, it's kind of dull. I don't hate it. It's strong. I mean, it's high ABV, but I know about alcohol. I've been there. I've done that.
When was it made? January. Again, let's just go ahead and state this for the record right now.
To be fair,
I'm so glad for us to have Dogfish Head here in New Orleans. Thank you for bringing it here. Too bad we got it late. Hey, that's just the way it is. It's the COVID days we're living in.
No, we're not hating on it. No way.
No, we're not hating on it at all. We wish we would have got it fresh. But hell, that's what you have to live with right now. So with that said, this beer, I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid B. It's really good. It's held together. It's
I was
a strong
say
ale.
B+, yeah.
You know, with it being well, I'll give it a B+ too. I mean, I think it was there in my mind anyway. There's some notes that have dropped in it. I kind of wish we could have had it fresh, but you know, you got to take what you can get sometimes in this world. Anyway, moving forward, Jay.
Yeah, I'll say about an 88 out of 100, 8.8 out of 10. If you got it in January of 2020 instead of July, it would probably be more dynamic. Now, I'm not saying it would go up to a 96 or whatever, but it probably would have had a little bit more action going on with it. But it's fine. I mean, I honestly can't think of any Dogfish Head beer I ever had that I scored it bad.
No.
I've had some that
Even a basic 6.
I had some that I had questions about.
Really good.
Like the one we did with the grappa. Remember that with the grape, the grappa? We had some questions about that one.
Yeah.
But they were just trying something different, you know.
Fill a beer. Meaning fill up varieties, 12 pack. We get it.
So anyway, a very good beer. Just you want to try to get it fresh. So, ladies and bon temps relay, we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down. Let me show the bottle again. To Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.
Drink better beers, kids.